and welcome to Science Generation. Today we're going to talk about the usage of chemistry in different branches of science. Thanks to the collaboration of our specialists in this subject, Andrea Chavez, Nancy Echeverria, Andrea Rodriguez, and Pamela Padilla.
One of the greatest contributions on the 20th century and eventually on the 21st century is the development of medicine. Chemistry has been very important in different fields, but especially in the field of health.
In medicine, chemistry plays such a big role in tweaking molecules to interact appropriately with the body. A lot of the most important medical progress in recent history has come from the development of powerful antibiotics and vaccines to treat infectious diseases caused by bacteria, viruses, and parasites. Advances in chemical and nanotechnology will allow great advances in the future because they will allow the automatic and controlled release in our organism of the drugs that we need to cure our body.
It's your turn, Andrea.
Ever wondered who makes ice cream so smooth and creamy? Or who gets out of pests without poisoning our water? Well, chemists and science food do these things.
In agricultural chemists, animal scientists, and soil and plant chemists, scientists try to perfectionate the environment so that the plants and animals will grow better in an environment that will suit them. Another science that involved this topic are flavor chemists, food chemists, and nutritional chemists that work directly with the food. The scientists perfectionate the food so that it will get more nutrients for the humans.
It's your turn, Nancy.
Good afternoon, my dearly listener. I'm Nancy Echeverria, and I'm going to talk to you about chemistry and warfare. Right now, you just listened to a lot of advantage of chemistry and other science. But now I'm going to talk to you about disadvantage of this science, and it's the chemical warfare. This is a branch of chemistry that is focused in creating weapons to destroy everything. It's actually a really dangerous science because this is not just like a weapon when it's died. They shot you and you die and it's just only you. This affects everything in the space where is the weapon. So it's really dangerous. It's been used since in the ancient Greece. I think the first time was when Hercules used poison to destroy his enemies. And it's been used still. Right now it can be used in the war of Iraq and Iran. And it's used in terrorism and the nuclear bomb that was in World War II. And as you remember, it's a really dangerous use of chemistry. So the knowledge is really important, but you need to know who is using it. Chemistry and warfare is not really a good advantage of this science. I hope you reflect about this and you stop using this as a warfare because it's not good at all. Thank you for listening to me. Now we follow this episode with my partner Pamela.
Science in global warming is an overwhelming problem nowadays because each year the volume of greenhouse gases is increasing. So as a consequence, we have the pollution of the air, the melting of the polar ice caps, and pollution in the big cities that are dedicated to the industry. So this is a big problem. Global warming is a big problem. We have to find ways to solve it. And I will mention 3 ways. The first one is to use energy more efficiently, like turning off the lights when you're not using them, and use public transportation when possible. The second way is to reuse and recycle materials, such as plastic, to reduce the emissions of the carbon dioxide. The third way is deforestation. By planting new trees, we help to accelerate the process of earth cleaning, and with that, we help to stop the global warming, or at least accelerate the process.
Okay, so now you learned how chemistry is related to all this science. And so now you know that chemistry is not only being in a lab making chemical reactions. there's more about chemistry in the world. I mean, it will be hard for you to find something that doesn't have a relationship with chemistry. For example, in medicine, the chemists are the ones in charge to create new drugs, the ones that help you with your health, and they help in the surgeries and all of that stuff. Also, it's related with the food because it has a really tight relationship with agriculture, the ones that make the food. So it has a big relationship with all science. For example, warfare. In the chemists are the ones in charge to create chemical warfare weapons that are really dangerous for everyone. They are really different from the nuclear and the biological because they have a more impact with the people. So now you learn how chemistry is related to everything. But you need to know that chemistry is just knowledge. You are the one that decide how to use this knowledge to apply it and make new technology. And you need to know how to use it in a good way, like in medicine or agriculture, or in a bad way, like in warfare.